no man is an island,
Yeah.
but we will perish as individuals if we try to act like
Yes,
we're an
indeed.
island.
Yeah.
You mentioned you mentioned P. What was your take on the No Limit Chronicles when that aired, in terms of really speaking on the history of it, seeing that you were such an integral part of that?
Of course, I got all my questions and naysayers and all this type of thing. Now, what I would say, and if everybody hadn't caught on by now, my strength and connection to Priority Records and the way I was able to get from Louisiana to California was on the strength of Master P. So big up, much love and respect. But truthfully, I was never really officially a No Limit artist. So at the end of the day, for everybody me to be a part of that, then maybe, that's why he didn't include me in that. It's not a conversation we had. The only glimpse of me you get is when he showed that catalog of records. And my record is the first gold record. If you get up from under the platinum records and he start the gold series, my balls and my word is there. And he featured on that record a few times and how our business was constructed at the time between C-Note Records, No Limit, and Priority Records. So that was all the team and the family effort that I never went against. It's been an ultimate blessing. The reason we talking to this day, and so on and so forth. So that hasn't done so much for me. But of course, I feel certain ways about, maybe I should have been included here, that into the tool, and so on, different things that I have my own personal opinion. But keeping in mind, I'm not the head honcho and never was of that outfit. So I can't really reach in P head and say what was the whole construction part of that type of thing. But I looked at least a few segments of it, and for different things that I saw, and as much, I was kind of in and out. I go around, was trying to do business through the show. We hung out a little bit, and everybody's still friends and family, other than our few little indifferences, along the way. So I don't play too deep into that. Dude, I was kind of like how I relate to it, like Mac 10 on the Body movie, where he came around and sometimes his long distance cousin. So I'm more like that character in real life when it comes to No Limit. Everybody know they can call and reach out to me for whatever. But it's a lot of ideas and plans that I thought, that'll benefit myself, let alone the whole umbrella that I've been pitching at P and, on down the line. And very slightly in the beginning, a lot got taken care of. But I tell anybody this to sum it up. Look at the whole catalog of No Limit and how many records I'm on. You see what I'm saying? So that's something I had to swallow, learn, and deal with over the years and do the different aspects of business. So I don't take that personal at the end of the day. It is what it is. I'm proud that still exists, and everybody, I get all the differentials. So I try to keep my neck out of it to where, you P say what he say on the No Limit Chronicles. But, Peace by the Pound popped up after that, and I'm friends with all those guys and family, and they share different stories. So, when it comes to that, it get complex and out of control. And I was all about the unity, you know what I mean, whatever 2 cents I could put into it. So that's my hope at the end of the day, you know what I mean. I was recently having a conversation with a guy the other night in Milwaukee, and he was an A-Rab guy, a good friend of mine. I met on some producer friends out that way. Shouts out to Doc Holliday, Godzilla, and the whole nine. But what he was explaining to me, said, man, I got some loyal employees that, been down with me for 7 years. Everybody get up and go to work every day. But when I say they don't really necessarily get along, it take a real man and a real woman to not be petty and push the bullshit aside, and we get our focus on this money and come to work every day. So that's what it's all about, you know what I mean? Versus, I ain't going to say versus, to each his own, more or less like that. So it's a lot of love there. All I can do is play my part. And, like I say, when I had a chance, I put my 2 cents in it. But at the end of the day, it wasn't my shot to call. So here again, shout out to P, No Limit, and, the more the merrier. I mean.